There are several reasons why I decided to participate in the Children's Law Clinic. And in fact, participating in the Children's Law Clinic was part of the reason I looked at Duke Law School. I'm a mother, a former teacher, and I made a decision somewhere along the way after being a volunteer court-appointed special advocate for children in the child welfare system that I really wanted to make a shift and kind of be part of the solution, and decided of all things to go to law school later in life so that I could work with and help children. The Children's Law Clinic was a perfect fit. Having been a former teacher, the Children's Law Clinic specializes in working with children who have special education needs. Even though I felt like I knew part of that situation, having been a teacher, I've learned so much just working in the clinic. It was a great fit. I've actually had the opportunity to work in the Children's Law Clinic for 2 semesters in a row, and I've had very different cases each semester, which has been really rewarding. First semester, my partner and I had a case of long-term suspension, a student that was suspended for almost the entire school year, and that ended up being a very procedural case. So we had the opportunity to write a due process petition. We also filed a state complaint. So both of those were really interesting to learn how to go through the process of doing that research and writing those cases. Also a lot of direct client work, a lot of counseling and working through issues with the mother of the student. And then second semester, I've had an opportunity to work with a student who's new to this country. She is not a native English speaker, which is very challenging for her, and she has a lot of special education issues like autism and ADHD. So for that case, we're really trying to work on getting more services for the student. So they've been very different, but very rewarding and very interesting for me. I would say that my experience working in the Duke Children's Law Clinic is probably one of the biggest highlights of my experience at Duke Law, which didn't surprise me too much, but it has exceeded my expectations.